Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to continue the charge of the hill. In the last one, I paused it right before, I ended it right before I showed. So yeah, it looks like that the Dynasty faction was tired of seeing their old friends get absolutely destroyed, so they decided, hey, these guys need backup. So they gave them some men to train with. And of course in the last one I told you guys that they were learning to have swords. The Empire wasn't really that happy though. So they invited some hoplites, some old friends, back at the Ancient faction, followed by 2 knights, a king in the back, 2 catapults, and a couple of healers. So as they fought on, one by one they would die, and they barely replenish. Let me just look at this. This does not seem like a good army. Like, or this seems like a good army. With like this, the lines. Yeah, bro. It looks like they're holding long sticks too, but the catapults are too strong. And as the king, the holy king, is ready to attack. A lot of the samurai were getting destroyed, actually. Hello, mate. What you doing? Do what you say. On and then great. Yo, this is gonna be a tough fight. Finally, the Monkey King. Okay. So, I was gonna say something. I said, that I wanted to do a little thing. You know, just having a great time. I'm planning on doing a series called Feed the Beast. Actually, not Feed the Beast, SKYFACTORY 4. I want to see if I could get it. It's free, I know, it's on Twitch for mods. But yeah, it's where I mostly get my mods or mod packs. I have Blood and Bones on there. I wanted to start that series too. So as the battle rages on, over and over again, people who thought they were good, people who knew they were good, and people who fought till they died. But first, we already knew what was going to happen. The king was so talented that he wanted to... Oh, wait a minute. He's been hit. Oh no. It turns out we might have an issue here. They could pull this off. Wait a minute. The catapults are down. His last defense is over. It turns out that the stories might be true. That all you need is the dynasty faction to win it all. The rumors may be true. As the king was exploding, it still felt like that he had unlimited health. Every time he would get hit, nothing new. No! Until he fell. I will come back for my revenge. I know you know what that meant. He was dead. Gone. History. Now they move on to the next battle. It looks like that they were going to a strange hall. At first, they thought it was a bad idea. You don't just randomly go through a hall. But eventually they knew why it was so strange. Apparently, it was loaded with archers. And behind it were knights. At first they were not prepared until I didn't tell you yet, right? This was not the farmers in the dynasty. This was the gods, or the secret unit, the secret men. There was an empire going around of gods. Things that were not believable. People who could blast away. Ninjas who just shot over and over again and would not miss. Oh, we're getting rolled down. Jasmine, fire. Oh. Oh. I'm getting so... Yeah. No. Come on, lads. We can do it. That's not. Come on, Mike. That was sad. So now it was an ultimate fight. All the kings decided to see if they were powerful enough. You know, at first, they were more powerful than what they seemed. All the kings, all 40 kings with 60,000 gold were ready to fight the unstoppable. It turns out that the main king was in the back, and the second king was the front line charge. All with holiness. This was the ultimate weapon at theirs. They knew that it would be unstoppable. But what they didn't know is that it turns out that they have learned the ways of gunpowder. It was a brutal fight, that's for sure. Especially when everyone's getting gunned down. And especially when the stupid kings fall to their death. Luckily there was water underneath them. But when they started shooting to us, it was beautiful. To them, it was brutal. The first king who led the charge got demolished by bullets. Ready, men? Hold up your weapons. On my count. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh. Look at this. Getting mowed down by bullets. So, they made a deal with the Wild West. They would teach him the ways of the gunpowder or the weaponry. In exchange, they would give him the entire kingdom that they'd taken over. One of the kings was so terrified, he just jumped off. What? There's no here. Oh, I just eliminated all. This man is so tiny. Bruh. Tiny man. Oh, I'm so glad this is gonna be on my channel. The dark arts. Looks like they learned it. Surprisingly. So after that fight, they decided to go again. But this time, somewhere bigger. Or a bridge again, but with rails, so they didn't fall off in the first 9 seconds. The funny thing was, they used this to their advantage. The other funny thing was, is that they had snipers that hit almost every shot. Elite soldiers from the Revolutionary War. For the first Revolutionary War. Not the Revolutionary War now. They're ready for a charge. And they're so ready that they put musketmen on the top for snipe. They got shields in the front, followed by spearmen, some minotaurs, and then some snake archers on one side, and then some normal archers on the other side. the back, the rest of the kings that survived. Turns out not many of them landed where they wanted to go. So, this was the fight of the life. They got some archers on their sides in the front, and they got gunslingers at the top in the front, and then the most powerful unit, God, the cacti charger. Only broke down the front line of defense, and somehow, come on, boys. Got the snipers. Luckily, he takes very little damage from gunfire, so that's why we bring him. Good thing he died by spear. There's one king just stuck there. Luckily, his sword is keeping him up. Please, spare me. Charge! Hurrah! This is like a Russian comrade charge. Come on, boys. Let's charge in. They won the battle. It was so sad that they won the battle, but hilarious to the others. But it turns out the Chinese wanted that more than anyone. So you could probably tell why this is going. They've taken over the castle, and now they're bringing it to the Wild West. Well, now the Chinese is going to be charging. Now that we know the ways, we basically can reduce any unit. But this was strong. At the time, we were just trading. And we thought, oh, these guys with crossbows won't be that bad after all. Just made it China's power. Come on, boys, lead the charge. Oh, you know what? At the time, we knew much. We knew a lot. So what we did is we kept the archers on top. The thing was that some of them were stupid and they just walked off. Some of them had very smart ideas, but still died. I mean, not tall, I don't understand. So at first, they thought, well, this is just a bunch of guys with crossbows that don't even have actual arrows. They shouldn't do much damage. Once they saw the fire rate and what bolts they were using, they knew that this wasn't a joke. This was a form of war. As they charged in a front line, ready to shoot, we still thought that this was going to be an easy battle. With our sergeant in the front, leading the charge, us men stood in back. Just imagine one of these guys that are gonna be falling back. It's gonna be better. But when they're ready to fire, ching. Ching, ching. Fall back. It's not a joke. Looks like that they were ready until they fell back. Now look at their position now. They don't have much. They only have a couple of squires. About 10,000 gold with the squires. And back over here we have an entire line of Chuko now. I think that's going to be the end of it. After this battle, it's going to be the end. It's getting pretty late for me right now. I had to use the restroom very badly. It's also, I lost my credit for 20 minutes, so, yeah. That's the second part of the story. It's not finished yet. We're going to go against basically every unit in the game. Viking, I think, or the tribal will be last, and the tribal will be the hardest, even though we have a lot to fight everyone at the time. So, we had fun. In the next one, I think I'm going to try to get the cheerleader off camera. So then, I think you have to beat the game. So, yeah, that's basically what I'm going to do. So I hope you all enjoyed, and yes, hit the like button. If I get 2 subscribers, I'm going to, what was I going to do again? I wanted to start a new series. 2 subscribers, that's all I want. 2 subscribers, and I will start a new series called Skyblock 4. So, I hope you all enjoy. Hit the like button. If you do not enjoy it, you may hit the dislike button. I just don't like to see money dislikes, but it's fine. If you do not enjoy it, I will try my best to make it enjoyable the next time. And yes, I hope you all enjoy, and bye!